Friends, I want to prepare you for the day that we're not just here to go through a routine ceremony. We're here to witness a true spiritual occurrence of making a covenant before God.
Praise you, Lord. We just thank you for the specialness, Lord God, that as the generations before me gave, Lord God, and I get to give the same stuff, Lord God. We just thank you that you're so generational.
Everybody.
It's so beautiful.
What sets us apart is like in the book of Daniel, when Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, when they came out of the fire that the king threw them in to kill them, it was noted not that they just survived the fire, but that they didn't even smell of smoke. And the Lord's been speaking so much to me about the book of Daniel, and He just wanted me to come today and declare prophetically over this marriage that what the world is going to notice with your marriage, it's not that you don't have trying seasons, it's that you have no smell of smoke.
I remember that day that I was working at Red House and I saw you for the first time with your beautiful long red hair down, and I told myself, wow, esa gringa es muy bonita.
Because the more I got to know you, the more I began to see the man I always dreamed I would marry. The man who loves me for me, but also pushes me to be a better person. The man who loves the Lord more than me, who makes time to read His Word and spend time with the Lord. A man who works hard and also enjoys life to the fullest.
With the power and the authority invested in me from God above, I pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss your bride.
Ladies and gentlemen, we give you Mr. and Mrs. Norman Caceres.
My dream man for Katie. I've already got my dream man, but you're my dream man for Katie. And I've told Katie this so much, particularly in the last week too. I'm like, that's a good man, really good man.
I started asking him, what do you want in a wife? And he went into details. Exactly what you guys heard down there is exactly what he told me. The crazy part is as he was telling me that, the first name that came to my head was Katie. I was like, all right, that was Lord, of course. I talked to my wife later on that day, and I said, "So what do you think about Norman and Katie? I feel like they'd be a good match." And so she's like, "Yeah," she felt the same way too. So I was like, "Okay, good. I guess I'm not the only one that's seeing this." So I left it alone, and I just prayed, Lord, if this is a match, is this supposed to be a match? Let it be. And I just stayed quiet, and here we are today.
But I mean, that's what Katie does, right? She comes beside you and she helps make some of the mountainous, seemingly impossible things of life a little smoother, sweeter, and more complete.
I've had several people approach me and reassure me that you are the man for my daughter. And whoever knew that the journey this man would take to come here to marry my daughter, as young parents, we knew to pray for our children and to pray for their spouse. And we prayed for Katie that her spouse would be perfect for her. And here he is.